everybody, welcome back. We're gonna see about doing this one-day quest that has us going to talk to someone about being disarmed. I am going to vent a little bit here and there in between quest text. Talking to a girl, a woman, you know, I'm 36, 33. We're adults. We're men. Whatever. Call me a boy, I don't give a shit. Right? So boy, girl, whatever. It's not disrespectful in my eyes to call someone a girl. Say what's up, boy? Yeah. That's all. Anyway. Talking to her for a few weeks now, and just going fantastically. And she has a pattern of saying good morning, and we talked throughout the day, and everything's awesome. And then Thursday night, I get an indication from her that, you know, grandma's not doing well. There's like some possibilities of bad stuff happening in the hospital. Gonna delay her moving to the town where I live. She was going to move here just because she wanted to, and then we actually happened to meet because she marked her location in my town because she knew she was moving, and then that's how we met on a dating site and started talking. But yeah, her moving time was going to be delayed. Moving date. I'm like, okay, that's fine, yeah. And then, so I offered, her not knowing that my birthday is next week, I offered, it's like, hey, you know what, I mean, I just accepted a new job, I'm going to have some time off here before it starts, and if you'd like, I would be happy to come up to where you are now, and we spend a little bit of time together, help you out, give you a shoulder to cry on. I didn't go with that too, so hey, you know, if it sounds like an idea that you'd like, I can come visit, whatever. But it was very chill. I thought it was very chill about it. Like, I know you're going through a lot, but I could visit next weekend if you wanted to. And that was Thursday night, 6:30 p.m.-ish. She goes to sleep early sometimes. She just kind of passes out. So, but I didn't get a response that night. So in the morning, I didn't get a good morning message like I always do from her. It's just one of the patterns. And so I said, okay, maybe that text was a little bit insensitive with their grandma being hurt, and blah blah blah. And so I said, yeah, I said this much. It's like, hey, you know, rereading my text sounds like it may have been insensitive. I didn't really, you know, I know you're going through a lot. I didn't really mean to kind of like put myself in there. No response. And that was in the morning on Friday. I waited until like the afternoon. It's like, hey, are you okay? Is everything okay? No response. That was Friday afternoon. Saturday, I go on the website where we met, you know, thinking maybe her phone broke, and my texts just literally weren't getting through. So I send her a message on that site, like, hey, I don't know what's going on. I hope that you're okay. Hope you and your family are okay. Blah, blah. If I did something wrong, I would love, you know, I thought things were going really well between us, and they seem to be. Like literally half an hour before I sent that text on Thursday, we were talking about, you know, really looking forward to all the kissing. Literally, that's pretty much the words I used. But yeah, Saturday I sent her a message on that dating site. Nothing, no response. I don't think that I think I sent her a follow-up. Yeah, it was yesterday. I haven't messaged her today because I don't want to seem crazy. But my mind goes to places like, what the fuck if she was kidnapped? Or if her phone broke, that's fine. That makes sense. She's got to get a new phone. If she's got to get a new phone, she should still have access to the dating site on her laptop. So, I don't know. But if she was kidnapped, then her phone would die. She wouldn't have her laptop. Should I call the police just and say, hey, I think you should do a wellness check just to make sure this girl is fucking alive? And like a couple of my texts were like, hey, you know, just let me know you're alive, please. Like, if you don't want to talk to me, it's fine, but just let me know you're alive. And then, yeah, so that's where we're at. This marks about 72 hours since I texted my message to her on Thursday night. and now my texts, I don't have read receipts because I don't really care about it, but they have usually shown me whether texts have been sent or delivered. And my last text yesterday at 4:40 p.m. only shows as being sent. So either I've been blocked or the phone is out of service or dead. I don't know what happens if you're blocked. I don't know if you get any kind of a receipt, but man, whatever. Alright, we're talking to Biggs. There's like a dome. Okay, this is the dome that I saw earlier. Like a force field dome with like stones kind of here and there that seem like they're trying to penetrate it. Or maybe were launched out when the dome was erected, so they're just stuck in the dome. But like just here and there, just like little spots here and there, but big stones, big boulders. Okay, here's Biggs. Standing outside with Wedge. So they have a little device on the ground. There's a goblin here as well. Or moblin. I think goblin. Mercy, come to see Colossus, eh? The chief has us looking for a way in. Of course, there's a bleeding barrier around the thing. Aye, another one. I think Biggs is kind of Irish. Luckily for us, when the big feller came down, its hand clamped onto the shore here, punching a hole in its defenses, and leaving that round portal there unprotected. The only trouble is, it's locked and doesn't seem to have a key. For want of a better idea, Wedge is listening in to Illuminati link pro communications, in hopes he'll mention the trick to opening it. Dee-da-dee-da-dee-dee. There's only one signal coming from inside the giant, and it's always the same pattern. I'm certain it's a code. The Illuminati always use coded messages. From what I hear, they've developed a special kind of crystal specifically for transmitting link pro waveforms. If we could get our hands on one, the chief's decoding machine here should theoretically be able to use it to untangle the meaning. Quite where we'd find such a crystal is another matter. Does Uplander know Round Rocks? She makes great collection of junk and things. Maybe he's keeping Crystal at shortstop? Wouldn't that be a stroke of luck? It just so happens I've been working on a means of identifying the crystal in question. Here, Mercy, take this 3G7001B. Okay. Sprinkle that powder over this so-called collection and look for anything that glimmers. It should contain the material we need. You may have to borrow one of Round Rock's treasures, but I'm sure she won't mind if you tell her it's for a good cause. Well, we'll find out, maybe. Okay. Welcome to Round Rock. Go back up the ramp. Oh yeah, gotta put the other side of my earbuds. Well, I could still, let's put it in my shirt like this. The damselflies are feisty. Looks like our blue mage, or fledgling blue mage, got themselves some 1,000 needles with the help of a free company member. Free company companion. There's a junk pile here next to Round Rocks. We'll use this 3G7001B. Amongst the jumble of bits and bolts, you spry a faintly glimmering stone. Faintly. Did I say faintly or glowstone? What is Uplander doing? Sneaky taker! Treasure belongs to Round Rocks! You explain. Uplander needs it? For giant and whirlycogs? But glowstone is most favored as treasure of Round Rocks. Alright, but Uplander must promise to bring it back, or Round Rocks is getting very angry. I'll do my best to make no promises. This one is called Disarmed. Just gotta make record of, I try to make every video should have in either the title or the description, possibly both. In quotations, the names of each quest that I'm doing or partially doing on each video, so I try to keep track. Anyway, I got advice from my landlord slash housemate slash not my counselor, but is a counselor, like a licensed master degree, I think. Master's, I'm not sure. But yeah, master's degree. He says I should not call the police to ask for a wellness check. And that's what I thought most people would probably say. And that's why I didn't ask my mom. My mom would probably say, but my mom's also kind of nosy, so. Okay. Oh, mercy, no burns, I see. Oh, no reason. Tell me, did the 3G7001B reveal anything? And over the glowstone. Thank you! You have my word that I'll give this back to Round Rocks when I finish with it. Now, let's take a listen to what the Illuminati are really saying. Goodness, all that infernal beeping is gone. Now it's a message, clear as day. Let's see. Today's schedule for Gordius. Registration at 7th bell. Stop. Louse the coral cubs at 3rd bell. Stop. Rest and recuperation at 2nd bell. Repeat. Today's schedule for Gordius. Coral lousing? But I'm sure that was the only message. This has to be some sort of jest. Don't be daft, Wedge. It's just another code. You need the proper crystal and the proper knowledge to understand it. Bleeding Illuminati. Should have known it wouldn't be so easy. Quite the conundrum you have there, says a voice I don't know. Oh, so this is female, so that's definitely not it. She's the gal who was kind of spying on us in the Gabi camp. But it's your lucky day. I'll crack the code assuming we can come to a little arrangement. I'm a treasure hunter by trade, and there's a certain something I want inside the giant. I help you get inside, you help me get out with it. A fair deal? No. A fair deal, no? The name's Midday. M-I-D-E. I'm gonna go with Midday, by the way. Midday. Mide. I like Mide. I like Mide. Charmed, I'm sure. You are aware that the interior is almost certainly swarming with Illuminati, yes? Why do you think I came to you? The strength in numbers, friend. But best we join forces, eh? Now the words you intercepted are largely gibberish. Paired with the numbers, well, you'll see. 7 stop 3 stop 2, wasn't it? You, the big one. See the pipes atop the hatch? There ought to be a valve up there with a hand wheel. Imagine it's a clock, and try turning it right to 7, left to 3, and then back to 2. Biggs nods, goes on up. And alas, does the door openeth. Ha! We did it! We did it! And here comes Sid with Grey Fox, I think. Biggs jumps down on top of the gate. Wedge explains what happened. Alright, fade to black super quick, and now... So, the Illuminati have been announcing the way to enter the Colossus all along. Strange. Well done for cracking the code, anyway. I had less success, sadly. I'm afraid Brayflox knows little more than we do about the Illuminati's plan for the Primal. Brayflox just kind of shakes his head. Come, things aren't as bad as all that. We found a way inside the machine. We'll just have to learn about it as we go. It's only a massive mammoth, after all. Stopping it should be as simple as destroying its core. If we send in a suitably intrepid team of surveyors, I don't see why we can't trace the machine's power to the source, back to the source via the struts and piping. Wedge and Biggs nod, and I know just the woman to lead the party. What say you, Mercy? You tap your chest a couple times, even none. And what of me, pray tell? I opened the way for this grand expedition of yours. Surely that's earned me a place in your little band to hunt for my treasure. You did as you promised, and you may do as you will now, but only so long as your treasure hunt doesn't endanger the mission. If I'd join you if I could, but there's something I need to see to first. As always, dude. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge here in case of emergencies. Good luck, my friend. I'm just kidding, so you're good. You got your own shit. I'm just being obstinate. The first of the Father, now accessible. Gordius can be accessed via the entrance to the Maker's Quarter. What was the other thing it said? Stone, sky, sea options have also been updated. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. We're not going to do it right now. We're going to go... Yeah, we're going to tell. We're going to continue with the story. I want to... When I reach a point in this video where it's... a certain length... We're like halfway to where I generally like my video lengths to be. At least for this game, I try to keep it half an hour-ish. But, I will stop this video, watch the video of that dungeon, because I have never done it before, never even heard of it before. Which isn't uncommon, yeah. But yeah, and then I'll do it. Even as a healer, I like to know what the fuck I'm getting into. As everyone should. People spend a lot of time, a lot more time than I do, making these videos to kind of help explain how fights work and dungeons work, and well, that's pretty much the gist of it. And, you know, it's nice to A, do your research so you're not a drag on the party, and then B, just know how shit works, you know, pay them a little homage. Say, hey, you know, thanks for a good video, give them an upvote. Tetchy Treasure Hunter. T-E-T-C-H-Y. I don't know that word. Tetchy? Sorry. I don't know what else it could be. An Overgrown Ambition. An Overgrown Ambition. Level 60. What? Oh, there's one behind me, isn't there? No? Thank the gods. I've done enough running for one day. Those gods damned beasts came out of nowhere. It's a wonder we made it out alive. He stands up. But we can't just leave the treasure there. You look like the sort that's used to risking life and limb. Might be as you could help clear a way through those seedkin that damn near made a meal of us. We'd see that it was worth your while, of course. If you're interested, let my friend Sani know. He should be somewhere near the entrance to St. Mosian's Arboretum. I know the word Arboretum. I shouldn't have stumbled so much, but M-O-C-I-A-N-N-E-S apostrophe S. Mosians. I'm gonna go with Mosians. Well, I reckon it's safe to go back to Idleshire and look for a few more hands, and need as much help as we can get. Hope to see you at the Arboretum. Looks like I have another video to watch. Let's go over to there, just to kind of get that out of the way. If I do indeed have to, like, speak to this person to... Oh, some great marbles. And indeed, there is a big round circular building. When I say big, I would say at least 10 stories tall. Very round. Not like as big probably as a football or soccer stadium, but, you know, big. Anywho, Sani is outside. There's also a portal that seems to be, like, grown into, like, these roots that have popped out, big thick roots that have popped out of the door to this arboretum, like overgrown roots, maybe, basically. You're here to help with the seedkin infesting the arboretum? Thank the gods. We've not the numbers to venture into there ourselves. They used to research plant life from every corner of the realm here, you know. Of course, with no one looking after it, it's all gotten a bit overgrown. Usually places like this are more trouble than they're worth, but if the parchments we found are anything to go by, there's something in these ruins that could benefit everyone in Idleshire for generations to come. A proper priceless treasure. And it goes without saying that a site as old as this is sure to be stuffed with all sorts of precious relics, which you'd be welcome to keep if you help beat a path for us. We'll follow behind you once it's safe and see if we can't find what you're looking for. What we're looking for, sorry. St. Mosian's Arboretum. Okay. Okay. Cool. As I figured, I had to talk to them to actually, like, get it. another time, another place. Anyway, I hope she's okay. Would love to know. Here's another thing. Here's a very weird thing. It's only happened with one person that I've texted. As far as I know, because as far as I know, nobody else I text has ever told me that it's happened. But there's a gal that I was talking to that I met via my last job. Met, online because we just worked from home. She's in Texas, whatever. And she received a text from quote-unquote me, and my phone had absolutely no record of that text being sent, but it came to her on our text thread, basically, right? Another time, I received a text, quote-unquote, from her, the same fashion. She had no recollection of sending it. It wasn't in her text thread. It wasn't in the history. And that's recent. That's like within the last 2 months. And I'm kind of worried that something like that happened with this girl that I've been talking to. Like, it's only happened with this one person ever, and it happened both ways. But it could, in theory, happen to another if somehow, like, my phone number has been hacked or whatever. But I'm hoping that if there was a ghost that sent something to this gal that I really like, and it's, like, super bad, like, whatever was sent, like, I can prove that I didn't fucking send it. It's not my history. But we either will or will not find out sometime. Whatever. Speaking with Cryle, what did you say your name is? Cryle? You did say you were heading for a cave, did you not? Because I certainly don't see a cave nearby. Is Master Matoya meeting us on the way or something? Another time, another place. Okay. In the Eye of the Beholder, level 60. I have heard many stories of Master Matoya, some quite flattering, others less so. Rest assured, they are all true. This way, and have care where you tread. I can't get used to his voice. Not entirely surprising for myself. Cutscene entering the lair of Master Matoya. She's at her table. Happy, I would guess, to see Y'shtola and us coming in, because I don't know how...
Oh, is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Cryle, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Baldessian, you say? Ah, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Just FYI, when I said that this little Lalafell gal is a cutie, she's got a fucking hood. She's like this yellow hoodie. It's got like blue at the bottom and white kind of frill kind of stuff at the wrists. And her hood has those like cute little fox ears. On the hood, not on her body. She does not have fox ears on her head. Just cute little fox ear hood thing. So, she's intending to be cute, I think. Or it's just Lalafell culture. I don't know.
Regrettably, our Order's headquarters and the Isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Cryle, you too possess the Echo.
Cryle.
Well, yes, of course I do. Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
I had no idea.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
Yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the science of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend, you have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye.
I think I clicked.
I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing
Too
scions.
soon, and I fucking hate it when I do that. I got distracted, I'm so sorry.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Oh, wait here.
Long did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance, but never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light. But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even, the traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola. Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Thank you, Master Matoya. Then let us begin.
She reaches out a hand toward the blue orb, and it starts to light up with a beam of light that shoots from her hand. The rest of you are standing around, doing nothing, being useless gawkers. Her eyes open.
From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al. It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock. I think.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
My ex-girlfriend was right. Sugar-free Sprite really isn't that great. Like when it's cold, maybe okay, but Yeah. I guess, you know, it's mixed with vodka, but I still. I only really use it as a mixer just to like bolster the amount of liquid overall in the drink. Alright, let's do cave exit. Let's do this great Google library thing. Run past Coro, go. And then I'll watch the videos, do the dungeons. I had a pretty great day today doing Uber Eats deliveries. I get to listen to podcasts, books on tape, or audiobooks. I don't know if taping one or audiobooks. And hold. I listen to a lot of Tom and Bert, Two Bears, One Cave, but really I like episodes that have guests. So I caught up on My Brother and Me, I think, and I caught up on Steeplechase, which is their the Adventure Zone. Well, this is a D&D. This is Knives in the Dark, I believe, is the game system they use for this one. But I'm caught on that, and then just I listened to like I think I finished Lex Friedman and his talk with this dude who's like lived in the Amazon and helped like document giant anaconda and crocodiles and all other sorts of animals, like elephants. He's walked with elephants for 3 weeks, like literally lived with the elephants for 3 weeks, and dude is just, that story was amazing. But yeah, I like catching up on that stuff. So here's Midnight Dew at the library entrance. Ah, there you are. Good to see a woman who doesn't shy away from a challenge. You'll see a sturdy-looking door just ahead and to your left. That'd be the entrance to the forbidden vaults. This is as far as I can take you. It's in my contract, you see. Anyhow, my client and I are both counting on you to retrieve that tome. Watch your back in there and try to keep it down. It is a library, after all. Library. The Great Gubal Library Hard, now accessible. And you know, why the fuck not? Let's add that to our list. So, that's the end of this video. I have 3 videos to watch now to bone up on these fights. And I will see you soon.